Jonas from Whole Body Chiro. One of the best things you can do for your spine is to go for regular walks. The reason is that when you go for a walk, you get this cross movement between your hips and your shoulders that wiggles and stimulate all the small position sensors that sends position feedback up to your brain to tell you where your spine is in space. So if you get that position feedback, you're less likely for your spine to look up or make movement errors. And a particularly good time to do this is straight after the adjustment, because in the adjustment we help to free up a locked up area in the spine, and as it's moved significantly freer, particularly within 20 minutes or so of the adjustment. And the reason for that is that in the adjustment, when you have a little pop, you get a bit of a nitrogen gas being released in the joint to reduce the tension and increase the laxity and the mobility in the joint. So if you want to take advantage of that locked up area will move really well for about 20 minutes after adjustment. So to take advantage of that, that's a good time to go for a walk. Another thing is that if you have a lot of inflammation around an injured area in the spine, then walking helps that inflammation to dissipate and get away from the joint and away from that area, because if it sits stagnant there, it can lead to scar tissue infiltration in the muscles and around the joint. It can lead to calcium deposits in the joint capsules, you start to get bone spur forming and that sort of thing. So if you walk, you help that to dissipate, and it's less likely to happen. Also with long-term issues in the spine, you often get the dehydration and thinning of the disc, and as you get less nutrients into the disc, you're more likely to get tear or damage to the disc. So when you walk and get that loading of the spine, it helps nutrients to make its way into the disc. So most of the nutrients that gets into the disc comes from the red bone marrow in the vertebra that's full of nutrients, and some of that blood and nutrients will make its way into the disc, and the more you load it, unload it, helps those nutrients wiggle its way into the disc and make sure it's a good nutrient supply to the disc. So I can't overstate how important it is with regular movement. I'll suggest that you make a habit of walking for half an hour a day to maintain your spinal health. So yeah, good luck with that.